Come on now. Hey now. Yes. Wow. Welcome to Let Me Ask My Dad podcast. I'm Gabby. You are?
Gabby is my girl.
Aw, Daddy is my dad.
There you go.
Who are you?
I am David Bryan / Dad.
Slash, also known as Dad.
Dad.
You know,
backwards.
I'll tell you this.
Dad.
Wow. So true, my king. I've been watching the last season of Yellowstone. I finally figured out how to get it on my TV. It's actually been a harrowing journey to figure out how to watch
Paramount
the last season. No, I had to download that. It wasn't on there. It switched to this other thing. It's been a disaster.
Amazon,
I don't know what's going on with
Prime.
Taylor Sheridan.
I
think Taylor Sheridan needs to go to fucking rehab because he's sincerely depressed. Okay, like Selena Gomez, because this last season of Yellowstone. This last season of Yellowstone and the last season of 1923 are some of the most depressing pieces of media I've ever watched in my life. Did you watch it?
I watched all of them.
You watched the end of 1923? It just came out.
Oh, no, I didn't watch the new one. Or the new end.
The new season. And now it's over. Forever.
I just started watching Mobland.
That looks good. I really like...
Tom Hardy is so good.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other one with Billy Bob Thornton.
No, that's Landman.
I mean,
yeah, I have nothing to do.
Am I to blame? Mobland looks good with Pierce Brosnan.
Yes, but
Brosnan.
He's great.
Yeah.
Tom Hardy he's unbelievable.
Tom Hardy's the best actor of our generation. He's also so hot, and he's also married to one of the other women from Peaky Blinders. Whatever. I'm getting off topic.
Oh, okay. But anyway,
I'm watching the end of Yellowstone.
Right.
The dad dies famously because Kevin Costner didn't want to come back to set. Everyone knows that. They had a public falling out, so they had to kill him off. And it was so sad where I was like, oh, I hope my dad never dies.
Aww.
Because then I'll have to avenge you. And I don't have time.
Well, you better find time in your schedule.
I will. I'll have to. When she leans into the casket when they're burying him and she goes, I'll avenge you. I literally said it out loud at the same time. I go, I knew what you were going to say, bitch. I'm so Beth Dutton. It's crazy. You think I don't want to take a crowbar to Colton's head sometimes?
You have.
I have.
It's so crazy hearing her as an actress.
She's from New Zealand, right?
Australian.
Oh, same thing.
But English, Australian, same thing. But when she starts talking, you're like, oh my God, you don't sound like you.
With her little cleft lip.
Yeah.
She's a wild looking person. Best boobs in Hollywood.
Actress. Yep.
Best boobs in Hollywood. Sorry, Sydney Sweeney. Move over. But yeah, I've just been so sad. Like, oh, I miss my dad so much watching this daughter go through her revenge plot because her dad died.
Well, he was murdered, not just died.
He was murdered. This is all to say I love you.
Well, you're killing me, so
I'm not. Other people are killing you way more than me.
It's true.
I got you a job. Shut up. God.
I'm at work right now.
Don't make me avenge you right now.
You adventurer, you.
Nice. Let's begin.
Okay.
Because you're clearly not taking this as the compliment I wanted it to be.
That was very nice.
Thank you. I was trying to be nice.
Thank you. Avenge my murder.
I was saying I love you so much that if you die, I will avenge you. And you're looking at me like I have 5 heads.
And listen, tell me better.
What?
Thank you. Avenge me. Go out there, kill everybody.
I will.
Kill them all.
And also, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I am capable of murder.
Yes.
Like, no doubt in my mind.
Same with me. I'm just not capable of jail.
I think I would do amazing in jail. I think I would do amazing in the Army. I recently just toured Virginia Beach.
They're two different things.
I know, but I'm just saying anything around, like revolving around death and incarceration, on either side. I could be both the criminal and the cop, I just I love the idea of it all. I was touring in Virginia Beach.
Everybody sending the Venmo money for Gabby for more therapy.
Yeah, I've been taking a break. You could tell, huh? I think it shows. I was doing a show in Virginia Beach, and everyone in the audience was in the Navy. It was all women in the Navy.
Women in the Navy?
Yes. They let girls in there now. There was a girl who was in the audience. She told me that she was watching all my videos while getting bombed in Syria. And I said, though that is a sentence I thought I would never hear in my life.
Yeah, better than you getting bombed.
Yeah, and I said, oh my God, that sounds horrible. And she goes, no, it was kind of funny. And I was like, what? And second, this was a 21-year-old girl building fighter jets. She was E5 in the Navy, whatever that means. I didn't even know that the Navy had planes. I thought they were the boats. Do you know they also have planes?
Yes.
Doesn't feel right.
You know why?
Why?
Because they're on the boats.
Yeah, well, I just found that out. I thought that was the Air Force holding hands with the Navy saying, we have the planes,
no,
you have the boats,
everybody's got planes, they got
together.
boats, Army got everything, they all got everything.
Well, then why aren't they just one thing? We
like the enemy to be confused.
I don't think they're that confused about that.
They never know.
Whoa. Am I being attacked by the Air Force or the Navy right now?
What, the Navy's on the way. You're like, oh, never. They don't have any planes.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, well, yeah.
Right. Well, okay. I kind of see what you're saying. Regardless, I love you and I'll avenge you, and I will avenge you because I'm capable of murder is what I'm trying to say.
Good. Okay. Only if it's my murder.
Yeah.
Not capable of murdering me.
No, I'm
avenging.
not. I wouldn't kill you. I would never. I'll kill whoever killed you.
There you go.
I can't imagine you'll get murdered. You're pretty well liked, but if you do get murdered, don't worry about it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Brian's specific question.
Now that I'm alive, thank you.
The musical Memphis was absolutely brilliant.
Oh.
Important and so much fun.
Thank you.
That was, tell everyone what that is if they don't know.
It's a musical called Memphis. It came out in 2009. It ran for 4 years. We won 4 Tonys. Best music, best book, best orchestrations, and best musical.
Really, arguably the best Tonys to win.
And it was all of them. And then it was the story about the first white DJ to put black music on the radio in 1950, 45 to 50, when it was illegal for a white person and a black person to be married. Mm-hmm. So the story was, we made up the DJ. We made up the characters.
It was vaguely based on Dick.
It was based on a couple DJs, but they were all too dark and really, really fucked up. So we made our own less dark and fucked up guy. But it was more about the world. And it's played, it was ran on Broadway for 5 years, and it's still touring all over the world. They just did a production of it.
It was just in Japan.
They did it it was just in South Korea.
Oh, cool.
And they used for white people and black people, because everybody's South Korean. Yeah. They wore wigs, white wigs and black wigs.
Oh, thank God they didn't do blackface. I really thought you were about to say that.
No, you can't do that.
Oh, so that's fun. It's just a story of blondes versus brunettes. That really takes away.
It's an age-old fight.
The depth of the piece, but sure. That's how I feel about brunettes.
Exactly.
Fuck them. Okay. Not black people. Brunettes.
Yes.
What made you go, hey, this is a story I really need to tell?
Because I wanted to heal the world in my little hippie way, because it's hate. And hate is wrong, and there's a good way to show it without being blatant. It was the way we came up with it wasn't like hate. It like you discovered and saw it. Yeah. And it's still healing the world. We also opened up in 2014 with Beverly Knight in London.
Oh, that was amazing.
We got an Olivier for that. Thank you.
An Olivier. They're Tony.
Silent R.
I'll never forget that, because I had bangs at the time and they looked so bad. And those pictures still remain in history of me looking horrible.
Over and over and over again. They never go away.
Heartbreaking.
Yes, but that was the that drew me to the story. And it was the birth of rock and roll. Well, it's also a nice ode from a rock star to say, rock came from blues. That's right. That's what I said. Rhythm and blues. Yeah.
Black people created rock and roll.
Correct.
And white people just took it.
Well, where the phrase came, rocking and rolling all night long. That was a Little Willie song. It was Stuppin' Whores and Rolling Over the Dollar Bills. A rocking and a rolling all night long.
I love Stuppin'. Well,
There you go.
There's another line on this that says Memphis kicks Hamilton's ass. And like, I almost didn't say it, but it's like so different. Were you just saying black musical versus black musical? That's not right.
I think
Hamilton is about
say,
rap and a president, and this is about the birth of rock and roll. Girl.
If you want to compare it, I think I'm better than everybody.
Well, yeah, that's.
But Hamilton is running to death, and that's a great concept.
I've actually never seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
You should go see it. It's only
it's $1 billion for tickets.
Yeah, but it's down to $500 million now.
It is? Thank God. Well, I need to borrow money then. Okay. Hey, Bryans.
Hi.
It's my first time submitting a question, so hopefully I get it right. I'm a 34-year-old mom of 2 boys who are the best. Could you imagine? Just bringing us back to our original point. In 3 years from now, I have 2 children. How would you handle that?
I would say you're going to have a tough time.
Exactly right. We're both not ready. I'm a 34-year-old mom of 2 boys who are the best. We live close to my parents and my sister, who also has 2 boys. It's insanity. We are all close, but I've been struggling lately because my sister's kids are becoming a bit wild. They are 7 and 10. And some of their behavior is really what I would consider out of control. Lots of fighting, talking back, lying, etc. My sister doesn't seem to be as concerned about it, but I'm starting to worry about how they will impact my kids who currently don't do those kinds of things. How can I approach her without seeming like I'm judging her parental style?
That's the age-old problem.
This is difficult. You never had to deal with this because your sister was a lesbian and never had kids.
Yeah.
So.
I would say, listen, when she's not looking, beat them.
Exactly right.
Let's beat them when they're not looking. Say, don't put them in front of me. And if you tell your parents, then I'll burn your toys.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Go behind her back.
Yeah.
Go straight to the source and then threaten them.
Also, like...
And lie.
What those kids don't understand is that that's your sibling, that's your sister, who has been enemy number 1 since the beginning. And now there's 2 easy little targets to get back at her.
And boys are just they're punching each other, running around, knocking into furniture. And...
You are, a walking target to get back at, your sister for burning her doll in the microwave.
That's right.
30 years ago.
Right. You tell those kids exactly what your sister is.
Yes. You sit them down.
Your mother's a whore.
Your mom is a whore and I hate her guts. Exactly. And she owes me $3,500.
Exactly. If you say anything to her, you'll never get ice cream again.
Yeah.
In this house.
Also,
and here's more ice cream.
And here's more ice cream, by the way.
Yes.
If you are close with your sister, I would say call her on the phone and say your kids are being little fuckers.
Yeah. I mean, if you have that kind of relationship, otherwise you got to go around the back.
Yeah.
You can try to confront it.
That sounded weird.
Well, you know what I mean. Go around her back.
Yeah.
Without them knowing.
A little bit better. Sounded like anal.
No, I did not.
That's what it sounded like.
Really?
Yeah.
You're fucked up.
It's your fault.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I think or make your mom do it. This is another reason we have grandparents. Call your mom, say, Lisa's kids are being insane and she's making my kids being insane. Yell at her, ground her. You're the parent.
Yeah, say like you're not going to be bringing your kids around here anymore.
Yeah. Start getting
Demands.
Demand Mima steps in.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's the one who can.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there you go. Solved.
I have a big dreadlock in the back of my head.
Right, well. Solved.
Do you think it's solved? 2 boys, 7 and 10. Jesus.
So what? Her boys got to be the same age, I guess.
I guess. We're becoming a bit wild. We are all close. Yeah.
Yeah, 7 and 10-ish.
Or get them all into like wrestling.
Go play paintball.
No, that's a bad idea. Why would you give these 2 violent kids guns?
Because you could shoot them in the head and say, listen, if you're bad, I'm going to shoot you in the head over and over again.
Yeah, but they could shoot you in the head first.
Well, you got to be
You gotta
better.
be quicker. You gotta be better.
Got to be better.
Gotta be better.
Make sure their paintballs are empty.
We weren't allowed to play paintball growing up.
I know. Because
you guys were very
hurts.
anti-gun.
I know.
Who's laughing now? The criminals.
The criminals are laughing.
Now I can't protect myself. Just
yes,
kidding.
you have maces.
I have my mace. I found it. I told you I found it, right?
I know. Good.
I lost it. I found it.
I sent it to you by mace.com.
I got an unmarked box full of mace to my front door. And
That's
I
love.
didn't know who sent it. There was no note. There was no like, stay safe, love, Dad. You know, it was just an unmarked box of cans and cans of Mace. I have so much Mace. It's insane.
You start spraying people for the hell of it.
I guess so. Okay. So anything else to add?
No, I think that's solved.
Oh, great. Hi, Gabby and David.
Hi. We're ready.
I'm 19. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, God. I'm 19 and I still live at home with my parents and want to start an OnlyFans.
Did you see I sent it to you?
What?
That girl made $42 million for OnlyFans.
He's been trying to get me to start an OnlyFans. Isn't that so fucked up?
It's not. Now, you know what I'm doing? I'm getting the AI vagina and I'm going to make the $42 million.
I believe
That's what I'm doing.
I believe in you, you little slut. Okay.
If she's 19, start it.
Nothing like explicit, but just cute, flirty account that I can hopefully make a lot of money so I can move out. My parents are super against it and have even said I couldn't live at home anymore if I made one. How do I get them to see that it's not a bad thing? Oh, God.
Well, this is an easy one.
Go ahead.
Don't tell them. Why would you tell them?
I mean, the last thing you want to do, unless your dad is David Bryan, the last thing you want to do is say, hey, over a casserole at the dinner table, say, I have a great idea. I'm not going to college, but I am starting an OnlyFans. Maybe keep it to yourself.
Don't say anything, and definitely don't go by your name.
Yeah, no, go by like, Jingle Bell Jones or something.
No, you always go by drinks. You always go by alcohol.
Shirley Temple.
No, Marnier.
Marnier?
It's stripper names.
I don't think any
Mariner.
I don't think any modern child is going to subscribe to an OnlyFans called Marnier.
How to spell it?
I think maybe switch it to be a little more modern, like Minecraft.
Ooh.
You know?
Don't go like underage. That's probably a bad name.
I mean, okay, this is my advice for starting an OnlyFans at 19, because remember you're still a teenager, so there's a lot of life you've let.
Are you allowed to
live.
Isn't that a 21-year-old thing?
No, I think it's probably 18 plus.
Let's Google that. Can you Google that? Let's see what. We want to help this girl.
I think if you're gonna start one, no vag. Don't do vag, because you don't know if you wake up when you're 27 and you want to start a job in marketing, and then they're gonna Google you and find your vag on the internet. It's 18 plus. If you could go to war, you could show puss on the internet.
But you can't drink.
But you can't drink, and that's the heartbreaking part of it all.
You can't even smoke.
You can't?
21, smoking is.
Wow.
I think I just made that up.
I think don't show puss or ass hole. A cute, flirty account. Like, it's an OnlyFans, babe. You're not...
Yeah, you don't have to do anything nasty. Just be nice.
I know someone who just started an OnlyFans for hair. She has really long, beautiful hair. So she's not doing anything sexual, but people are asking her for like bun drops, which means like you take out your hair tie and you drop your bun.
You have too much time and money.
Thousands of dollars.
That's it. Listen,
Lily Allen does feet, just feet stuff.
Why aren't you on there doing some part?
See, it always comes back to why am I not on OnlyFans? And here's my actually big argument, because I understand it, whatever.
If it's a bun drop, who cares?
First of all, if you think I'm ever gonna get like a nice Christian cowboy to marry me after I have a full frontal on the internet, it's not gonna happen.
If your name is Susie Q, he'll never know.
That's a good point. So yeah, but then how do I get people to my page? I have all these followers. I might as well monetize. Whatever. Second, where was I going with this?
You were Cowboys. You can't.
Cowboys.
Have
I want
again.
a Christian cowboy. I want like a God-fearing cowboy. They're not gonna marry an OnlyFans girl.
Yeah,
no offense to OnlyFans girls. Oh, this is my issue. I already have to do so much admin, okay? Do you know how much tech it takes to run an OnlyFans? I have to set up a camera, tripod, get the right lens, edit. I'm still editing just as much as I'm editing now. You know how I don't even like looking at pictures of myself, let alone looking at my box on Adobe Premiere.
Listen, you don't have to, you could do it on regular Adobe.
You can't. But it has to be Premiere.
God damn it. Listen, if you're making $42 million, get a staff.
You're right.
You can get a staff for $42 million. You're gonna, let's say, get a Lizzie right there. Give her $150,000.
Lizzie, do you want to? She's like, more.
See, I started low. Start low.
You go, see, I started low. Lizzie's gonna negotiate. She runs everything.
Did she hear us in front of? Did she hear us talking in front
You're
of her
the
back?
only dad in history who's trying to convince his daughter to get an OnlyFans. This
getting
is
my
why
own.
you can't be a grandpa, okay?
getting
I
my
don't
own.
trust you to not start her young, too.
I'm going to get
Sick
my own.
fuck.
I'm going to do
You start your own.
a bun drop.
You really could. You could start a hair OnlyFans. For sure.
You know what? You start for me and
I'm not running it. That defeats the purpose.
I'll give you 150 grand.
Why would I run it? Jesus Christ. The only dad in history to convince his daughter to start an OnlyFans, and the only daughter in history to run her dad's OnlyFans. This is a disaster.
We can listen. We can make some shekels here.
You're right. I'll do it. Okay. Question number 3. No, I won't do it. The internet will get ablaze. I'm not doing it.
We're not doing it.
Question number 3.
My hair's my own. My body.
I don't want to have
choice.
to get that many consistent spray tans. You know, it's difficult.
My body, my choice.
Question number 3.
Yes.
I'm 48 and single and want to know where one goes to find a good guy. Everyone says just go to bars, but I feel like I'm too old for that. I don't want to do 48 woman. I don't want to do online dating and want to meet someone in person. Thanks for the advice. Oh my God. You know what? So I was just talking to my Uncle Butch about this because he's dating again too, and I'm trying to help him through it. And he also is having he's having a hard time on the dating apps as well. And maybe you should just date my Uncle Butch.
A phone. What's that?
Well, I think you let us set you up and you send me a picture, and if you're hot enough, you could date my Uncle Butch.
He's 63.
So 48's
by the time
old too.
Not really.
You don't think that's a
Well, in
63
10 years,
and a 48-year-old?
She'll be 58 in 10 years, and he'll be dead.
Yeah, that's awesome. She could start again.
That's true. Okay, here's his number.
DM me. DM me a picture and I'll send you his number. Could you imagine if that actually worked out? Genuinely. What if that actually worked out?
And we got to make some money.
Well, yeah, they have to pay us, obviously. We're not doing this matchmaking for free. It's a career.
No, this is like 22 and me. No,
Wait,
48
we never
and me.
talked about 23 and me.
I know.
We'll save it for the next episode.
No, save it.
I think if you're trying, like 48 and trying to date again.
Well, you don't want any apps because that's
Yeah, but how do old people meet, really?
It's
Go
not
to a
old.
steakhouse.
No.
What?
You go to a bar. Everybody goes to a bar. Where a band is. You always go where there's somewhere there's a band.
Live music.
Live music.
I don't think this 48-year-old woman wants to date a guy in a cover band at a local bar, though.
No, not the guy. There's usually people there.
Oh, like date a guy in construction. I feel like they have sort of a lot of money, but they also have like working man's vibe, masculinity.
You could also check the obituaries.
Yes. See if any local women have passed away, leaving their
old, sick, rich husbands.
Old,
sick, rich husbands. I like it. That sounds like a good band name.
Yeah. Old, sick, rich husbands. That's good merch. Yeah, I don't know. Where else do you meet old guys? Like, where do you order soup?
The mall.
The mall? Do old
Go
men
walk
go
in the mall.
When's the last time you've been to the mall?
I haven't.
Where do your single friends hang out?
Bars.
They go to a bar?
Yeah.
What is
down like you go down to, like, if you were in Jersey, you would go down the shore. Go down to Asbury. There's a whole bunch of bars, a whole bunch of people playing, and then or even bands you like at an arena.
Yeah, and 48 isn't that old.
Music is a good. No, 48's not old.
48's not really old at all. You know what you should do?
Music
is you should
itself
go
is a good
hang around where people get toupees. Like do you follow the toupee queen on Instagram? It's a really good account. She puts toupees on men. I think you're going to want an older man who cares about his appearance enough to get a toupee and look good while doing it, you know?
Maybe he has his natural hair.
Yeah, or if you're lucky, but I can't imagine that's true. So maybe you're hanging around where old men would hang out. Toupees, pediatric...
volunteer hospital.
Yeah. No, I didn't mean pediatric, that's kids. What's feet?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Podiatrist. Podiatry.
No, podiatrist.
Podiatrist. Office. You know, older men, they're always getting insoles. Chiropractor office. Where else do old men hang out? What do you do?
I'm here.
This doesn't count. You
I'm
don't have a great
not
example.
I
Law
go to bars.
firms.
Go to bars.
Gas station, coffee area.
Wawa.
What else do old men do?
Jersey Mike's. You can hang out at Jersey Mike's.
Yes, submarine sandwiches midday, office break.
No, I think, honestly, stay single. No, honestly.
48. She needs to find someone quick.
Yeah. I think you got to, if you like music, whatever your hobby is, I don't know what hobby is. If you like bands, if you like music, that's where you're going to find like-minded people. Like, wow, I like Journey too. Like go see Journey. Go see a Journey cover band. Go see Bon Jovi cover band. Go see a Bon Jovi band. Come see us.
I can't imagine there's a lot of single men at your concerts. To me, you guys have like sort of like a Harry Styles audience that has aged up. So it's actually a lot of older single women. You're just going to meet more. There's going to be more competition at a Bon Jovi concert than there is the Solution.
Well, then let's find the band. Then what does she need? Where's one?
The Eagles.
They're too old.
I don't even know anything about them.
She's only 48. They're like 70. If you want to find guys.
Who are musicians? John Mayer.
No, you need a chick man. Go see Taylor Swift.
You are not going to meet an older single man at a Taylor Swift concert. I'll tell you what. You're going to meet adolescent children.
You're going to meet your own kids.
Yeah, you're going to have to take your own kids as a chaperone. Yeah, maybe chaperone.
There you go.
The word
see?
chaperone just sparked. Maybe if you have kids, I don't know if you do. I'm sure you do.
Could be a divorced guy taking his daughters to go see Taylor Swift.
Yes. Or you go to a divorce lawyer and say, it's like, how we tell men to go to plastic surgeons and say who's recently gotten boob jobs. Shows you a list of single women in the area. Go to a divorce lawyer, see who's gotten divorces. Befriend a divorce lawyer.
And see how much.
Yeah. See how much they had to get. Yeah, exactly. That'll give you all the information you need.
Heartbroken and rich. That's who you want. Heartbroken and rich
right.
man.
A man to become reliant on you for care and love and support. That was great. That was a lot of advice, actually.
Wow, that's
a lot of options.
That's a lot. It's probably the most advice we gave for
Anyone
any
ever.
question. Yeah. So consider yourself lucky, darling.
Consider yourself lucky, darling. I think we got to go. All right.
Really?
Yeah. Got to go now. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Subscribe on YouTube. See video episodes. We wear very fun outfits. You're going to want to see those. Come see me on tour. I love you so much. Bye.
Wow. Let me ask my dad podcast. Gabby is my girl.
Daddy is my dad.
We play together.